Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Do have a video for you today on a really cool high value option coming out of Kizer Cutlery, which of course is a Chinese company. So this is the Flashbang, and this is part of their Vanguard series. And the Vanguard series is a kind of their entry-level series that comprises G10 and VG10. And the really cool thing is this knife comes in at just about 70 bucks street price. So definitely a high value option if you are looking for a flipper on bearings. So we'll go through the specs, overall impressions, and details like always. Here's what the knife ships with. Do have just a clamshell container here. Does come with some, I don't know, information, and then it comes with a cloth down there. I just didn't feel like pulling it out again. So here are the specs. If you guys want to pause it right there and take a look to get a better idea. But since they're right in front of us, I won't really go over them in detail. So, alright, there are the specs on the knife. You know, it's a 3-inch flipper. And it, again, VG10, G10, kind of the standard combination. But overall impressions on this knife, since I've had it and carried it for a couple weeks here, primarily as a kind of a backup knife, but it actually exceeded my expectations. Generally, when you're getting into the sub-$100 knife, you're making a lot of compromises, and you know, I just wanted to get it in, try it out, see how I liked it, but way nicer than I thought it would be. It's extremely light at just like 2.82 ounces on my scale, but it has a nice solid feel to it. It doesn't feel cheap by any means. The contoured G10 is very comfortable, but just I think it outperforms its price class. So I wanted to share this one with you guys. Alright, so overall impressions exceeded expectations. Let's get into the details here. So do have a nice satin finished blade, slight recurve, and I don't think I mentioned it yet, but of course this is based on Matt Cucchiara's Flashbang, which is a custom model. Matt, he had some health issues. It doesn't look like he'll be making knives anymore, so you know, getting his work will probably be through Kizer moving forward, checking out maybe models he hasn't released yet, or models that you guys have seen before. But a nice satin finish on this VG10 here. Came pretty well done. You know, nice, actually a really nice edge. No discolorations. You know, pretty consistent satin, so clean grind lines. Just a nice blade overall. There's of course the model and Matt Cucchiara, his last name there. So that's pretty much it for the blade here. There is some jimping on the flipper tab, and while we're at it, let's take a look at the action. So again, it is on ball bearings, it is a flipper, has a nice detent. So you can do a preload or a push down, you can pull it straight back. Works pretty well both ways. So yeah, now the blade is obviously, it's a fairly thin stock, really light, so it's not going to fall closed, you know, kind of right off the bat without some help due to the weight of the blade, but really smooth. Nice action overall. Just look at the flipper tab again. So that's the action. Let's take a look at the centering. This one actually came perfect. Nice centering. You do have some nice standoffs here with a pretty nice satin finish as well. So action and centering are really good. Lockup is really strong on this one. Again, the blade is fairly thin stock, which is really good for, you know, actual EDCU, slicing, cutting. So you're going to feel a little bit of flex in the blade, but there's no movement in the pivot itself. So lockup is nice and tight. This one does employ a stainless steel liners. Well, it does employ stainless steel liners. Some skeletonizing, of course, to get it under that 3-ounce mark. And obviously stainless steel contact on stainless steel, so there's no stick, which is of course really nice. Nice cutout to access the liner lock as well. So Yep. Okay. Clip is right-handed carry only, tip up. So no options for left-handed carriers. Kind of a almost a polished clip here. You know, it looks nice. It works well, of course. It's a spring clip. Nice amount of tension. Goes in and out of the pocket. The G10 is a little bit grippy, but, you know, not enough to do anything to your clothes there. So let's get a nice look at the G10. And again, it is slightly contoured, so it feels really comfortable in the hand. Just feels like a high quality knife. So ergos. Again, I have extra large hands, but I can get a full hand grip on this thing, and it's very comfortable. You've got kind of 2 finger grooves here, and that does lock in your hand really well. It gives it a nice controlled feel, so really good fit in the hand. I imagine it would fit pretty much all hand size as well. I also don't feel the pocket clip in my hand at all. And again, that could potentially vary depending on your hand size, but it just kind of rolls in right there and I can't feel it, so yeah. Alright, so again, these are coming in at about 70 Street as of September 2016. Really nice knife. If you can carry anything, you know, 3 inches or above, and you want to drop $70, I think you'd be pretty happy with this one. If I haven't mentioned, this is a hollow ground blade. And again, the edge is very, very nice. So, you know, VG10 steel is a great working steel, great everyday carry steel. You know, it'll require a little bit more stropping than perhaps other steels, but it's certainly been proven to be quite corrosion resistant and hold a pretty good edge. Also takes a really nice edge. So, yeah. All right, I guess that's pretty much it. So again, really nice high value option. If you guys are interested, this is one that I would absolutely recommend in this price range. So, you know, there are more expensive options that I don't think are any better than this one. Materials, you know, looking at the materials and fit and finish and so forth. But, all right, we'll leave it there. Comments or questions, let me know. I will... yeah, you can pick these up anywhere, so all the major retailers, you should be able to find them, or just Google it. But thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next video.